hardcore men in professional wrestling today. Set to take on an equally hard-hitting competitor. Calls himself the strong style thug, the notorious 187 Homicide.
This will be a new experience for both of these guys right here. Probably pretty painful.
Neither man new to the pain game, but just have not felt how hard one another can hit just yet in professional wrestling. And they're about to find out, as are the fans here in Rock Island, Illinois. You gonna pick a winner on this one, Mike?
I know, I hate to pick. I don't know. I think if this match, Dave, goes the shorter it goes, I think Ian could have the advantage. The longer this match goes, Dave, I think Homicide will have a distinct advantage. Homicide not kidding around. He's got his game face on.
And so does Ian Rotten, the official ring introduction of our next matchup.
Well, he did crack a smile there. Is 187 like an area code, Dave? Not quite.
No.
Is that in your rock? Is that one of the Quad Cities, like Bettendorf?
In Rock Island, Illinois, and no longer am I known as strictly a blood and guts wrestler.
Bold prediction right there from Ian Rotten that he's going to win this thing.
The whole thing comes down that I can run my mouth all I want. I still got to put your shoulders to the ground for a 1, 2, 3. I'm just letting you know, I got all the respect in the world for you, because you're one hell of a hand to have. Whether I'm in the ring with you, or I'm in the dressing room with you, promoting you as the notorious 187. So let's get it on.
Both men definitely mean business. They circle to start this thing off.
No matter how hard-hitting this match gets, I think you have to agree, Dave, there is a certain level of respect between these two.
Definitely. Collar and elbow tie-up as Ian Rotten grabs the waist lock on Homicide, reaches back, trying to wiggle free, grabs hold of the arm of Rotten into the wrist lock. Rotten turns that around, wrist lock of his own on Homicide. Referee Chris Scoville Rolling through on the wrist lock is Homicide, taking out the leg. Drop toe hold for Ian Rotten. Quickly gets back to his feet.
That was a smart strategy at the start by Ian, trying to take hold of Homicide's arm.
Takes him down with the waist lock.
Don't have an opportunity for much offense if you're on the ground.
Pulling him into a cradle. Referee taking a little bit too much time to get into position right there. And Ian Rotten's going to let him hear that.
Homicide like that, though. Take your time.
And lock up once again. This time Homicide with a side headlock on Rotten. Into the wrist lock he goes.
Homicide probably has the speed advantage, speed and quickness advantage, but both these guys need to take it to the other competitor, just really punish him.
This time Rotten escapes. Trying to tie up Homicide down on the canvas. Homicide with a near fall right there, unintentionally. Has hold of the fingers of Ian Rotten right here.
What do you say, Ian? What do you say? What do you say?
Solid shot from Rotten right there to the jaw.
He was just rubbing his elbow, rubbing the forearm right into Ian's forehead, face area.
It's not going to take too much to bust open the forehead of Ian Rotten.
Quote unquote, son of a bitch, saith Ian Rotten.
Oh, and quickly rolling Homicide into a pinning predicament right there, but Homicide back on his feet, as is Rotten. Homicide takes him over by the arm, looking for a version of the cross arm breaker.
Homicide, absolutely the right game plan, trying to just wear Ian down, be tenacious about it.
Rotten with the leg of Homicide, grabs hold of the head as well. Not going to see too much hitting the ropes, too much high flying out of these two. A lot of submission-based holds down on the canvas, trying to wear each other down.
Homicide obviously thinks that this is the best strategy to use against Rotten, and this is the one that he's probably most comfortable with against a competitor like him.
And it's a style that Ian Rotten likes to put to use when he's not doing the hardcore style matches, the death match style. He likes the ground game, the submission-based hold-for-hold matches. Has had memorable bouts against Chris Hero, Tarek the Great of this style, against B-Boy in IWA competition back in Lafayette.
Ian can do the hardcore style. He can also tangle it up in the strong style with really any competitor that you're going to see here tonight.
And that describes Homicide as well. You know, he competed in the King of the Death Matches tournament for IWA this year. Rotten rolls Homicide to another cover, another near fall right there. Again, jockeying for position. Homicide rolls underneath the bottom rope out to the floor.
Both these guys really trying to maintain a low center of gravity as to not let the other guy, the opponent,
and Homicide
get any upper hand.
Taking full advantage of the count right there.
Taking his sweet time.
Homicide back inside the squared circle as Ian Rotten looks like he looking for a Greco-Roman knuckle lock here. Test of strength.
Oh yeah, test of strength, baby!
About equal in height, these two.
Homicide not liking the odds, or checking the boots here.
I wouldn't put much past either of these two wrestlers. They have been known to put weapons and such to use in the ring in the past. Not saying that they are in this particular bout, but doesn't want to take any chances.
Ryan saying, I got nothing to hide, search me.
Nothing in his pockets either.
What does Homicide need, a letter of reference?
Apparently. Ian Rotten trying to spin this around, still holding on to the Greco-Roman knuckle lock, these two men. Head to head they are. Center of the ring.
And they really are, too.
Takes Homicide down to one knee.
Any number of ways this battle of strength could go here. Yeah, you'll feel that headbutt from Ian Rotten.
Several of them. Now both men on their knees, but Homicide dishing out the headbutts as well. Head to head they go, and both men knocked a little bit silly after that exchange.
That
But
bandana.
right back up and right back down.
I was going to say that bandana of Homicide probably not going to offer much protection.
Not much. Not as much as Icarus's hair offers his head protection. But that's another story.
That provides insulation too.
Yes. Oh, too many headbutts, man. Lost brain cells. We knew we'd see a lot of this out of these two athletes.
You probably accomplished the same.
Solid chop from Homicide. Now it's coming down to strikes.
Homicide just measuring him up.
Clubbing forearm across the back. Headbutt to the sternum area. European uppercut from Rotten. Homicide with a chop right across the chest. Back and forth they go as these fans show their appreciation. And goes to the eyes, does Ian.
Nice fake out, going for the chop and then going a little bit upstairs.
Getting a little bit more aggressive is Rotten. Side headlock takeover, brings him down to the mat. And this crowd pretty split between exactly who they're favoring. Maybe even a little bit on the side of Homicide as you hear it right now.
Homicide with the fan contingent in his favor, but Ian with the upper hand currently.
Homicide with Ian Rotten center of the ropes, going for the shoulder tackle. Neither man going down.
Both competitors really wondering what to do next. They've thrown everything at him.
Drop toe hold from Ian.
That'll do it.
Looking to tie him up. Trying to choke him out. Not on the canvas. Referee getting right in there.
What do you say? What do you say, Homicide? No. What do you say? Give Ian!
And the tide turns now into the favor of Homicide as you hear Ian in a whole lot of pain right there.
Come on, don't bite it. You can't bite.
Right to the back of the head. And again from Rotten. Still trying to keep his legs wrapped around the body of Homicide.
Going to try and close off the stomach. It's going to be harder and harder for Homicide to breathe as the match goes on.
What do you say, Homicide?
Not a whole lot you can do if you're Homicide in that position.
1, 2, 3. He's on the ropes.
Made it to the ropes, forced the break of the hold. And again, crowd very appreciative.
Homicide trying to get sucking in air there. After being in that hole for a little while.
Can't bite. Come on, Homicide.
Warning Homicide about the biting tactics.
The Greco-Roman bite.
Homicide asking for another Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Back and forth they go, hitting very, very hard. Ian Rotten trying to stay on his feet, swinging a little bit wildly, almost struck the referee. Out to the floor, tumbles in, and it looks like Homicide might get a little bit of speed coming up here as Ian Rotten awaits on the ringside floor. Thought better of the dive.
Homicide also at this point probably nice to get a little bit of breather in there. Ian having
Right into the ring post goes Homicide, shoulder first.
that could cause problems as we get on. Square headbutt.
Back and forth out on the floor. Back rake. And Ian Rotten just broke that guy's dry erase board over the cranium of the notorious 187. And these fans have wanted to see that for months. Never seen one of those things actually shattered into several pieces.
Well, there you go.
Innovation from Ian Rotten. Ian Rotten with the leg of Homicide takes out the other one. Spinning toe hold. You're looking for a figure four right here. Figure four leg lock cinched in by Rotten.
All caused from that missed knee drop by Homicide in the middle of the ring. Ian saw an opening and he's going in for it.
Homicide trying to roll it over. And they wind up in the ropes. Rolling back away from the ropes now.
Homicide looks to be at the bigger end of the pain here. Slipped around so much now I can't really tell.
Yeah, hard to tell exactly who has the advantage at the moment. All the way to the floor they roll with the figure four still applied.
Not both guys feeling pain from that.
And finally the hold broken out on the floor as the referee checks on their condition.
Homicide trying to stretch his knee a little bit, trying to get some feeling back in.
A very even match thus far between these two.
If you go out of the ring like that, both intertwined in a figure four, and you go outside of the ring, there's no protection there. You're exposed.
And Homicide just throwing that chair right at the head of Ian. Homicide limping to the other side of the ring as his leg has sustained quite a bit of punishment as a result of that figure four.
Both these guys got to get back in the ring here pretty soon.
Homicide rolls Rotten underneath the bottom rope back inside the squared circle. Measures him, solid punch. That chop right across the chest. Shoulder blocks now to the midsection. As Rotten now looking for the tarantula right here if he can hook it.
A man-sized tarantula if he could get it. Oh!
Rotten with the cover, but Homicide kicks out. Back to the chin lock goes Ian Rotten, looking to take the energy and the power away from Homicide. Lessen some of the impact of his strikes. Both men back to their feet. Homicide with the arm drag. Rotten going after the legs of Homicide. Delivers a headbutt. Clubbing shot down across the upper back. Another headbutt. Solid chop. Solid forearm. Look at the chest of Ian Rotten. It is just red.
Rotten and Homicide both on their knees dealing punishment. That's how bad these guys want it.
Shoulders up, two. Shoulders up.
Jockeying for position as Homicide has the arm of Rotten now.
Well, that's the position he wanted. Now taking the other one.
Releases that hold as Rotten tries to shake out that arm. Wrapped around the ring rope now.
2, 3.
Kicks away at the rope, does even more damage to the arm. Referee telling Homicide not to use the ropes.
I
Not gonna really force Homicide to do anything.
Yeah, I really doubt that matters. His rules don't apply.
Going for the cross arm breaker. Rotten's saying no. Referee getting right in there to see if he needs to give it up here.
Homicide with all these submission holds, using him on Ian Rotten. Rotten's still not giving up.
The Homicide supporters in this crowd chanting tap in the direction of Ian Rotten. Homicide gives up on the hold. Deciding to change things up a little bit as now Rotten, wrapping the legs around the arm, takes Homicide over. And as the arm of Homicide has turned the tables on him once again, but Homicide right back up, drops the elbow right across the back of the neck of Rotten. Lateral press. Ian gets that shoulder up. Homicide changes up the cover. Twisting way on that arm, staying on the arm.
Give in. Come on. No submission. Come on, Ian. Reset. Shit. Reset.
Pulling Rotten back up. Another chop right across the chest. And again, Homicide hits the ropes this time. Rotten ducks. Catches Homicide. Exploder suplex.
First time in a while that Rotten has had the advantage here over Homicide.
For more than a few seconds at a time anyway, is now Chris Scoville applying a double count on both wrestlers. Rotten's still trying to shake out that arm. Up to a count of 5 now. Rotten back up. Sends Homicide in. Ducks. Rotten's attempt again. Going right after that arm. Tying him up. Referee getting right in there. This could be it right here as Rotten is nowhere near the ropes. And he gives it up. Homicide gets the submission victory over Ian Rotten.
Homicide was just hovering over Ian and finally locked in the hold. I'm not sure how many options Rotten had at that point. Big win for Homicide here over Ian Rotten, Dave.
Locking it in toward the center of the ring, nowhere near the ropes. Nowhere for Ian Rotten to go as his arm had sustained quite a bit of punishment for the duration of the bout as Homicide went after that body part. Very relentless in his attack, and it earned him the submission victory here in Rock Island.
Good match, Ian.
Rotten very frustrated right now.
Hey, Mr. Rotten.
On this night,
Better
Homicide,
next time, brother.
the better man.
Next time you want a rematch, it'd be an honor. Shake my motherfucking hand, you tough son.
Offering a rematch to Ian Rotten. A handshake.
Well, both these guys, as I said, David, at the outset of the match, really a level of respect for each other.
And just like at the beginning, at the end, after all those headbutts, all the forearm strikes, all the chops, all the submission holds, they're going to be sore in the morning. They're sore right now. But still having that same amount of respect for one another. Homicide, your winner.